Hi everyone, Luca from lucasphotography.com, and in this video I'm going to give you my review of the Dicapac WP-S3. So the reason I got this product is because as a wedding photographer, you're always looking for something to keep your equipment weatherproof, especially when you're working weddings and you don't really have choice. If it's raining or if the bad condition, you still have to do it. And when I was with Nikon, I didn't really have this issue because most of the equipment was weatherproof. But when I moved on to Fuji, this is where I came across a few issues. Now, the issues I came across was that most of the lenses were not weatherproof, so I had to find a solution. So I've started to ask online on Facebook, what people have tried, what they've done, and I didn't really mind spending the money for it, because for me it was really important to keep my equipment dry, but have something of good quality to use during the weddings and without having any issues. So I came across this Dicapac, and someone recommended, someone heard about it and they said, well, why don't you try this? And I thought, well, this looks like a pretty good combo because it actually provides you not only with weatherproof, but it provides you with waterproof. So you could actually go underwater with it as they advertise it. And that is excellent when you think about it. Can you imagine having a pool there? Or, I mean, I'm just trying to think, but this could have opened more doors, so I could do some maybe underwater shoot, or I could do something a bit more crazy. So it looked really, really good. So what came in the box was not much, to be honest. Well, you've got the housing, and you've got the adapter. So what you do is you fit your camera in there, and then what you do is you screw this and close it, and you're ready to go. So at first this looked pretty good, and then I started to have a closer look at the equipment, and this is where things starting to go bad. So first of all, the lens mount has a small joint inside, a really, really small joint, and only 2 or 3 rings to actually shut. So it might be waterproof, but I had my doubts. Then the second ring started, it wasn't really fitting properly. So as you were pulling on, it was just a bit loose. It didn't feel like it was closing. It was no clip, it was nothing. It was just, I thought, okay, maybe that's the way they make it, but it's still weatherproof. So then I started to have a look at how you fit your cameras inside, and to my surprise, it's they also give you some of those little masks, so you can put it inside 1 or 2. I think they give you, and just in case of your camera setup, so you can different what camera you're going to put in it. So depending on the eye, to get the lens right on front of this adapter. But then the big problem was that the actually closing housing is nothing more than what looks like a sandwich bag closing. It honestly is so unsecure that I'm just not gonna put my camera in it, because what happens is when you close it, what you have to do, you then have to kind of wrap it around like that, and then like this is gonna actually keep water on the side. It's completely useless, this thing. It really is. I've actually made some tried, well, I did the video a couple of months ago when I got it, when I did some tries with the water, and I was so annoyed and so angry at it that the video was just too bad to publish. So I decided to put another one and try to be a little more forgiving, let's say. Now the thing is that when you put a camera inside, you have one finger that can go in to, in theory, press the shutter. Now the thing is that when you use a camera like a mirrorless, you rarely will use it just with the shutter, you know, because you may have to use your exposure compensation at the best case scenario if you want to use it in full automatic, because when you're underwater you don't know how the camera is going to handle. And I don't really fancy going under the water and having to come out, taking the camera out to do the settings. And the thing is, with this finger and the way this has been made, you cannot turn any dial with it. It was not even easy to press the shutter with it. So really, really badly made, unfortunately. When I did some tests, I actually put some paper in it and put it under the water, and the housing started to take some water very, very quickly. Within 5 minutes, water was inside this. When I took it out, the system was just open. The housing was open, because you don't actually know what's happening. Is when you close it this way, you then go and roll it. But unfortunately, once you roll it, you don't know if you've not left anything open or anything. It's just such a bad product. It's a great idea. It really is. Having an housing where you can put your mirrorless camera and go waterproof for under $100. But the thing is that it's so unsafe that you putting at risk thousands, maybe 2,000 worth of equipment in there if you're using like a Fuji and let's say a 56 in there. So it really, really is a good idea, but really badly executed. And this is probably the worst product I've ever tested, because you just can't use it. It's just unusable, because you have no control over the camera once it's in there, apart from the shutter if you can reach it. You can touch your aperture, you can do nothing. So it has to be a fully automatic camera that goes in there. And on top of this, you have to have some pretty good luck for the water not to come inside. This, I honestly look at it like a sandwich bag opening. It's ridiculous how badly this has been made. I've paid about €60 for it, and to me it's €60 too much. It's such a risky product for your equipment. I will not recommend that at all. So that is pretty much it. I'm not going to go into a too lengthy video, because it's just not worth it, my time. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. So that is my review of Dicapac WP-S3. And so thanks for watching. Bye.